Well, we could talk about the heat wave, but let's talk song. I have missed out on the new releases of Ed Sheeran. He is going to release a new album on the 12th of September. The album is going to be called Play. Today I'm going to be listening to and analyzing his new single Sapphire. I really want to learn more about Ed Sheeran's songwriting, so without further ado, let's get going.
You're glowing, you color and fracture the light.
Boom. Step one, find key. I believe we are in the key of D flat major. Let's confirm.
You're glowing,
It's certainly
color and fracture.
It's certainly the first chord of the song. If we are in the scale of D flat major, there is no way to tell just yet. Next step is listen and find out what's happening.
You color and fracture the light. You can't help but shine.
It's all on the D flat major. The melody is You're glowing. Super easy, 5 and 3 of the scale. You're glowing. And then we've got your color, right?
You
Why will it not like me? Let's try this.
You color and fracture the light.
You color and fracture the light. Right? You color. A simple melody on the first 5 notes of the scale.
You can't help but shine.
You can't help but shine. Right? 3, 2, 7, 1. Okay, let's see how it develops.
And I know that
Same melodic motif as You're glowing in the beginning.
you carry the world on your back, but look at you tonight.
Tiny variation in the rhythm, where there are more syllables. So in the first round it was You can't help but shine,
You can't help but shine.
which becomes But look at you tonight.
But look at you tonight.
What is that? Is that verse? Is that chorus? No way to tell just yet.
Lights, your face, your eyes exploding like.
Cool! So let's find the new chord progression of this thing here. Is that the verse?
The lights, your face, your eyes exploding like fire.
Is it this?
The lights, your face, your eyes exploding like fire.
1, 2 minor, certainly.
The lights, your face, your eyes, your eyes.
6 minor.
Your eyes exploding.
Okay, so it's a 1, 2 minor, 6 minor, 4 progression. Melody is a bit different. It's the lights, your face, your eyes exploding.
The lights, your face, your eyes.
How cool, right? So taking one tiny melodic motif of 2 notes only, 1, 3, and then turning it into bigger and bigger leaps. 1, 4, 1, 5.
Exploding like fire.
And then 1, 7, 1, something that we already knew from the thing before.
Fireworks in the sky.
What does he say? Does he say fireworks? Fireworks?
Exploding like fireworks in.
It's okay, you can say fireworks in. I think fireworks should be a 3-syllable word, right? And actually his melodic phrase would only allow for 2 syllables, which is why he has to say fireworks in.
Sapphire. Touching your body while you're pushing on me.
Cool! Okay, this was, I don't know, was everything that we've heard chorus? It's really difficult to spot the structure just now. What I can tell you is that we ended on the title of the song, which was Sapphire. Listen to this.
Fireworks in the sky. Sapphire.
Sky! Sapphire! 2/8 on the 4 of the bar, right? So it's 2/8 before we enter this instrumental. Oh, no, it's not instrumental because we directly go into the rapid. Not really intricate lyric writing, touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you end the party, I could do this all week. Well, yes, he is very aware of his metric rhythm. He makes this cool rhyme with body and party, and he also is aware of the vowel sounds in the middle of the line. So while you're pushing on me and I could do this all week, so in the middle of the line we also have this ooh sound that is similar and that adds to the rhyming effect. It's those tiny little things that Ed Sheeran is really good at. So something that looks kind of superficial, while looking at it superficially, can become quite intellectual when we actually analyze the sounds.
We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep. Chumma, 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 kiss it, daddy, body.
I don't know what chama 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 sasitare wargi means, but apparently it rhymes with go to bed, we won't sleep, which is really cool to have interlanguage rhymes. And of course, everything in the metric rhythm and also in the arrangement is a wink at this Bollywood music, right? I don't know if this is something that he does now. And always the Sapphire as a kind of shout, not really a melody, but something that will repeat on this very characteristic 4th beat of the bar. Bring back this lyric idea.
We'll be dancing till the morning, go to bed, we won't sleep.
Like a mantra.
Look what we found.
Okay, new section, and again, no way to tell what chord we are, what section we are in.
Look what we found. Karma reached out.
Okay, now he's actually using words from Hindu religion. Karma reached out.
You know the truth is, we could disappear anywhere as long as I got you there.
Okay, let's look at the words. Look what we found. Karma reached out. Okay, he needs to stress that we. Normally the phrase would be pronounced look what we found. Okay, but of course, because he wants to rhyme it with karma reached out, he needs to stress on the we, which is okay, because look what we found is something that you can also say in terms of word stress. Into our hearts and pulled us to our feet now. So we've got this e-ow rhyme throughout those 3 lines. You know the truth is we could disappear anywhere as long as I got you there. And then the rhymes get a bit looser. Let's see how he continues.
When the sun dies, till the day shines. When I'm with you, there's not enough time.
Okay, the idea is always the same, right? When the sun shines, till the day shines. When I'm with you, there's not enough time. So short line, long line, the 3 of which rhyme with each other.
You are my spring flower, watching you bloom, wow. We are surrounded, but I can only see the lights.
Okay, and here he says, you are my spring flower, watching you bloom, wow. Okay, really interesting, cool thing with that wow rhyme, a syllable that he needed. We are surrounded, but I can only see. And instead of rhyming with another ow sound, he creates a transition to what I now think is the chorus.
But I can only see the lights, you're fading like fireworks in the sky.
It's also really prosodic, exploding like fireworks in the sky, and he has this motif development. The lift that the fireworks literally do before they explode. Bring back the things that we already know, making this really trance-like. Okay, and then listen to the chord arrangement. Then we bring back this 1, 2 minor, 6 minor, 5 accompaniment in the chords. Sapphire! Right? Always Sapphire. Okay, new section, new chords also, I believe. It has got a lot of elements from the original chord progression, only that we start on the 3rd chord. We start on the 6 minor, then we go to the 4, and then we do something interesting. 1, 2 minor, 4. Right? So the 1 and the 2 minor share 1 bar, and it's 2 beats per chord. And the You're Glowing we know from the intro.
Look at you tonight. Sapphire.
Always the Sapphire as the unifying element of all sections. I'm not going to do lyric analysis on this one for obvious reasons. Listen to the background where we now recycle that other bridge motif that was also in the intro. This is sorry, no, the chorus. Really cool. And now suddenly taking everything away. Really cool! This was Ed Sheeran's Sapphire. I'm sure we can take away unusual but valuable songwriting learnings. Songwriting learning number 1 is about the development of really simple melodic motifs like this, that then gets developed and that becomes, and then, especially when we pair it with the prosodic element of the lyrics, where it says, the lights, your face, your eyes exploding like fireworks in the sky, which is the actual movements of the firework when they go up before they explode. So this is something that it's basically 2 songwriting learnings in one. First, make sure you find tiny motifs that you then develop, and second, make sure you find the right words to actually describe what the melody does. Songwriting learning number 2 is a lyric writing tip, something that we can very much learn from this lyrical genius that Ed Sheeran is. This is about internal rhymes and the awareness of metric rhythms. So again, a double songwriting learning, if we will. I'm looking at this touching on your body while you're pushing on me. Don't you at the party, I could do this all week. Where we have got a very strong and fixed metric rhythm with this right, creating this oriental feel. And at the same time, a very good awareness of not only the rhyme words, me and week, but also of the internal soundscapes of the vowels, where he does while you pushing on me and I could do this all week, thereby intertwining those ooh sounds within the lines. A very intellectual approach to lyric writing. I think Ed Sheeran is good enough to have this in his intuition now, but this is something that we mortals can first of all take as an intellectual challenge, something we will all learn from. And songwriting learning number 3 is about harmonic variation within your song. Now in that case, we basically have got a 4-chord song with 1 chord progression that we hear in different sections, which is the 1, 2 minor, 6 minor, 4. Now for the bridge, they do something really interesting, which is take that chord progression and just start on the 3rd chord instead of the 1st, right? And suddenly this thing becomes a 6 minor, 4, 1, 2 minor. The additional thing that they have there is they have got 1 and 2 minor played in a quick succession, followed by another round of 4. So now the chord progression becomes this here. Right? Taken from the same material as the original 1, 2 minor, 6, 4 progression, and just by starting on the 3rd chord of the progression, you create something totally different. And this is a very easy way to create contrasts between your sections. Take the same chord progression, but just start on another chord, once you reach the new section. This is something that you should definitely take a look at. And this was my reaction and on-the-fly analysis of Ed Sheeran's Sapphire. Now, the album is going to come out on the 12th of September, so please make sure to like the video if you liked my reaction to it. Also, please subscribe to the Let's Talk Song channel yet. But more importantly, let me know in the comments if you would be up for a full album reaction and analysis for Ed Sheeran's Play coming out on the 12th of September, or if this is not your cup of tea. That really depends on the audience requests and the feedback. Please also consider becoming a premium member of this channel. All info's in description. And taking a look at the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting available at spectreacademy.net if you want to take your songwriting to the next level. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about the heatwave now. Bye bye.